recording. All right, so where we left off, we'll just pick up I know it's not really media ray, it's just like post media ray. You guys had just had a fight with a winged creature, which looked a lot like dragons from Legends, except it didn't bear all the hallmarks of dragons. It definitely wasn't gigantic, and there's a few other things that it didn't seem to do. However, there was no damage dealt to it except for just mysteriously, I guess, Kyrus, you heard Owen speak some weird words, and the damn thing let go of Shado after it had drug his ass to the ground and then flew away, picking up a Civic Draconian. And then Derek Highwater, Sir Ulrich's sort of banneret or lancer.
Yeah.
He's been trying to become a Knight of Solamnia, and he just needs a circle of knights in order to do that. He rode into the fortress and informed you guys that how they had a battle at Steel Springs, and they were semi-victorious. But there is a contingent of Knights of Solamnia had arrived at the Castle Kalaman, and that was. And then he asked you to, he said you were to make haste there by order of the council, and we'll go from there. Your guys up.
Yeah.
Feel free to move your character.
So we're to make haste to Kalaman, you said?
Yeah, make haste to Kalaman. Yeah.
Well, unless someone has a reason, there's no. Unless someone can think of something, there's no reason for us to stay.
No, have the guards here surrendered, or are they dead?
They have surrendered, and the forces of Kalaman are taking them into custody.
Okay.
Cool. Shado might need to take a little break.
That's right. You still got 2 wounds.
Oh,
right?
yeah, let me go and try and heal him. And as I walk over to Shado, I'll thank Fritz for his assistance. That was a very fortuitous and timely scroll.
Fritz just shrugs. You know how he rolls.
As he hands me a block of cheese.
Hey, buddy.
There's a time and a place for everything.
Okay, and well, I can heal one more wound. You know what? Let's spend a Benny. I'll spend
Look at that
one more.
already.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, I'm not spending.
Oh.
I'm able to heal you one more time, or one wound.
There you go.
All right.
It's not too
Thank
bad.
you.
Oh, can I attempt to heal him as well?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let me look one thing up real fast because I really don't.
As far as I remember, each non-magical healing attempt takes 10 minutes.
It does. I was looking up how many times someone can try, like the number of times.
No, and everyone, as far as I remember, everyone only gets 1 shot.
That's what I'm thinking too, but I'm thinking
Yeah.
everyone could technically take a turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, it seems. I mean, why?
Yeah,
Who cares?
and as long as you don't crit fail, there's no penalty for failing the roll.
True statement.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make that roll.
You just put that out in the universe, dude.
Yes, I did.
Well, I failed, but it wasn't a crit fail, so
Oh God!
I'm like,
You poking around his wounds with your sword tip.
you look fine to me. You look fine to me. Just walk it off.
Tell him to fucking change your socks, drink some water, and take Motrin. You'll be fine.
Shado's fine. Shado's fine.
Oh,
All right, let's
All right.
go.
So you guys make haste. Derek Highwater, he falls in to your. Does he ride to your right or your left, Sir Ulrich?
To my left.
To your left. Is he a banneret or is he your lancer? What do you consider him?
Was there like? Well, what's closer to being a squire? Like, what's the?
Lancer is higher than banneret, and then squire. Well, you could officially make him a squire if you choose as well.
Well, he needs to prove himself. So let's say Lancer's higher than. So I'll say Banneret. He's got to start at the bottom and work his way up.
You. Fucking Rose Knight already.
Yeah.
In my day.
My day.
My family just
Yep,
bought
no,
their
both
way
ways.
into the roses. You piece of shit. Where's your lineage? Highwater, common name. Oh my god, that's fantastic. You know what? Fuck it. Take a Benny for your arrogance as a fucking knight of the
Thank
rose.
you. Yeah.
I'm your squire. Oh, how about that? All right. So you guys are riding back to Kalaman, and there is a high degree of excitement. You don't see any of the Slamnik Knights. There's like out and about in the town. There's nothing on the outskirts. The city is still prepared for war, so citizens they very much hurriedly move from place to place. What you do see on your approach and heading kind of up the road to the castle of Castle Calamon, where what's the Benny for? Why there's so many Bennies?
Because I had 0 bennies and I've only spent 1.
Oh,
So,
that's on your character sheet.
uh-huh.
I don't understand this.
And down below, it still shows me as 3 and not 2 down there even. So it's kind of
This
weird.
is so weird.
Mhm.
I wonder what that.
So anyway,
Anyway,
sorry, I'm back now.
yeah. Wonder why it does that. Shitballs. On your way to the castle, just up the road when you're closing, you come around a corner and you do see two knights. And as you approach the castle, they turn their horses and they ride across the drawbridge and into the castle grounds proper. And that's what they look like. Hopefully you can see that.
Yeah. Wait. Something looks. Can we actually see their faces, or is
No, they have their heads down. The rain has started to fall as you approach the city proper of Kalaman.
All right. I will spur my horse on to close the distance between us.
All right. Derek is intent on keeping pace with you guys. Their horses are off to this left-hand side, and you see them stride quickly into the entry point to where the city council is, where the council of Kalaman meets.
Mhm.
All right. I mean, I'm gonna try to get near them to hail them.
As you begin hailing them, neither one of them seems to look back, and they simply pass through the double doors, and the doors close when you're still probably about a good 50 feet away.
Oh. All right. I'll hold up for everyone else if they are right with me, and I'm gonna look to Owen. I said something about the look of those knights disturbs me. I'm not sure. I hope the dragon hasn't shaken my spirit. No, of course it hasn't. I'm a knight of the rose, but something seems off to me. Owen, did you detect anything?
Something seems off, but quick question, Scott.
Yeah.
Whatever happened with the noble from Vogler?
He stayed inside he stayed in the city council. He didn't ever actually leave. You guys kind of got called away, and he went out at once, and then every time you guys came back, he was always back at the city council when you guys were giving reports or whatnot and doing your business.
Okay.
And last he was inside the city council as well.
Okay. Well, shall we enter?
The gates are closed now,
And-
right?
Yeah, the doors are closed that go leading to the council itself.
Oh, but we can still go into the
Mm-hmm.
castle.
Yeah. You guys have
Okay.
free reign. You're recognized. The guards recognize you. They salute you as a knight of Salamnia, and
Okay.
they bow to the rest of you with a little bit of respect.
All right. Well, I'll ask the guards. I said, do you know those 2 knights that preceded us in just now?
No, so they were knights of Salamnia who showed up not too long ago. They accompanied two other knights, and they went in. The two knights went into the city council, and then these two just came back out, and they rode towards the gate and just waited.
All right.
Well, let's go in.
Yeah.
I'll motion for the guards to open the doors for us.
All right. The guard he reaches out and grabs the door, And splayed out before you is the entirety of the city council. Throats cut, bellies sliced open, some hanging from the rafters, to include the elder noble. Standing in front of you are the two knights that you saw go in, and this knight dressed in the armor and livery of a knight of the sword.
Okay, so quick question: should we see something? Because my screen is all black,
Yeah,
except for
Same.
the
should see something.
picture
Hold
that
on
you just showed to everybody. But
One
the
second.
It says game paused.
Yeah.
Or so I have no tokens. I have vision.
Okay. How about that?
Oh
That's
yeah.
better.
that,
Oh wow.
Let me turn this
Dang.
fuck down. That's real loud. Sorry.
All right.
So he stands there and he does have a hand on the pommel of his blade, and he looks to you and he's Sir Ulrich. He looks directly at you. A knight. The Lord was told well. Greetings, brother.
I'm going to draw my sword and say, are you responsible for this carnage? If so, you are no brother of mine, but you have forsworn your oath and your knighthood, and are but nothing but a knave scoundrel.
We are under a banner of protection. I am Caradoc, Knight of the Sword. And I suggest
Explain
you try
yourself.
to contain yourself better than this riffraff did.
Are you claiming responsibility for this slaughter?
He hands that rolled parchment to one of the knights next to him, and that knight steps forward gingerly would be the best way. From your perspectives, as a warrior, that music is so fucking loud. I'm sorry. As a warrior,
Right.
it's more of a shuffle than a man than the confident stride of a combatant. Fritz, there is an excitement about these nights. There's just something in the air that you can feel. It's making your hair stand up on its end. And the knight extends the parchment out to you.
Fritz will take it and hand it to Owen
When Fritz goes
to
to
read.
grab it, the knight picks it up and shakes the enclosed helm and back and forth in no, and it holds it at a higher level out towards you, Sir Ulrich.
All right, I'll take it and open it.
All right, the knight takes a step back and takes a position behind Caradoc. It reads, "People of Kalaman, I exert my rightful claim as ruler of the province of Nightland. Submit or flee. Signed, Lord Lauren Soth, Knight of the Rose. Dated
Oh.
265, which would put this before the cataclysm ever happened."
Oh. Oh dear.
Yes, now you understand things clearer, brother. Please, take your comrades in arms, take the city. They must flee or submit. Those who do not kneel to our Lord, they shall be dealt with.
Is that what happened to these council members? They did not kneel to your lord?
They were arrogant, as all fake nobles are. None are greater than the Knights of Salamnia. You know this to be true. You wear the rose, like the Lord.
I believe your lord has fallen far from the true knighthood and betrayed himself in a mockery. And you yourself, by serving him, have also forsworn your honor. I'll accept your surrender now.
Surrender.
take a step back, and I'm gonna
Yep.
try and be sneaky about casting Detect Arcana.
All right. I'm gonna pull just in case. I'm gonna pull you guys over.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case. You never know.
Actually, to help Owen be a little sneaky about this, Kyrus kind of seeing Owen move back out of the corner of his eye, kind of step forward a bit, trying to take a, trying to make him a bit more of a visual block.
Okay. Are you gonna actually roll stealth, Owen? Was that the intent?
If you wanted me to, I would, but I hadn't planned on it. But yes, I mean, if I need to
Well,
do
it just
so,
depends
then
on
I
what you're
will.
doing. But I mean, sorry, Curious is definitely standing in front of you in order to do it. So just whatever you want to do, I guess, is the question.
Are the doors
Yes.
still open?
The doors are still open.
Can I go and
I'll go
close
ahead and
them?
roll stealth. And
Give me one second.
another quick question, because this will also depend on some things.
Uh-huh.
How much time has passed since we left that other keep? Has how many? Basically, trying to figure out how many power points I've recovered.
It's the same on the map, so the moons are still in the same point. And actually, the only thing I forgot to tell you was that since New Lunatari is waning, there is a dark shadow that sits on top of Lunatari.
Okay. But has enough time that I've got my 15 power points back, or am I not full power points yet?
Technically, you guys didn't rest.
Yeah.
So trying to think, because resting just means taking a knee, essentially, right? In Savage Worlds, if I recall correctly.
Yes. Although, and I need to look at Savage Worlds Pathfinder. I haven't done that,
I
but
think
typically the recovery is just time. It doesn't have.
Okay,
to do
then
with
yeah,
rest.
the time has passed. I think yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah, it's like 5 an hour or something like that.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can see your characters.
Yep.
I don't know.
Okay, so here goes my stealth roll.
All right. Do you want Kyrus to help you?
Yeah, sure, that'd be
All
great.
right, Kyrus, go
So
ahead
as
and
far
roll
as you want to go ahead and roll.
stealth. And then I know, Shado, you're going to close the doors.
Yep.
Easy enough.
Oh, don't help. Try. Oh,
Oh, shit. Oh my god. Dang.
Well, that opens the door. All right. All right, Owen, what were you trying, and how does that betray the party and begin combat?
I was just stepping back, and so I'm going to guess that he saw me starting to move my hands or whatever, and took that as a sign of aggression rather than what I truly was going to do, which was just cast Detect Arcana.
Okay. And shitballs.
and Kyra stepping forward as a visual block probably didn't help.
And probably also me shutting the front door probably also didn't help.
Doors shutting. Fucking Minotaur stomping on fucking
Oh my
Owen's
God.
foot.
Are we sure we don't want to show those gods outside what's in here first?
Oh, Fritz, are you okay with the 3 of spades?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Owen, are you good with the 9 of clubs?
No, but good enough to not spend a penny.
All right. Hold on, I gotta add this dildo to the thing. Draw initiative.
Also, my name is on my character sheet, not my.
I don't know why. I swear to fuck, I don't understand. Oh, that's why. I changed this
So
6 days a week, and it changes right the fuck back.
So you do know then? You lied.
Yeah, well, once I see it, I'm like, oh, that's weird. But it's still not changing in the shit ass. So anyway, maybe it'll do it next round once it clears. You're good. Owen's good. Kyrus, are you good with a 10?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. And then Sir Ulrich, are you good with a 10?
Yeah.
Shadow, are you good with your Jack of Spades?
It's my highest card in 2 games, so
I
yes.
like it. All right. So the Knight of Solamnia actually has initiative. And he moves. I do need multiple monitors. He moves immediately against Kyrus. And Kyrus. Balls. Oh, you know what? I'll do this. I'll do this. It's just, I'm not making shit up, but I'm kind of making shit up because it just is what it is, but it's not against you. I don't cheat, but I forgot to add the rolls. This knight, and he steps up towards you. The entire visage shifts, and this is what you see as the knight. Essentially, he moves through smoke, and as he comes through that smoke, that is what you see. Really?
Whoa, chap, you left your face behind.
What, Kyrus? What's your parry?
My parry is 6.
There's no way that's a success.
Yeah.
Did you
Oh, it's
aim
not.
at
He
him?
didn't. It didn't target me. That's why.
I have to target him.
I know but it's the result is saying is not. It's not showing me as a target.
That is so weird. All right, well, that'll fail. That's weird. It's so weird.
If he added vulnerable, it's a +2. Did he wild attack?
Yeah, he wild attacked, but he only rolled a 2.
Oh yeah, so he did.
It's so weird. Anyway, no big deal. Shado.
Do I have clear sight of Paradox?
You certainly do.
All right. How far away am I?
You can walk through the room. The room is not big at all. It's like a council meeting chamber, so.
All right, I'm gonna whip my bolus at him.
Oh shit! Nice.
Yeah. And whatcha? I'm injured, so.
Oh, nice roll. Holy.
Holy
Is
shit!
that
Holy balls!
is that a raise? I think that's a raise.
Oh yeah.
That's a
Two
double.
raises. What are we looking at now?
So he is entangled now,
Okay.
and I guess I'll roll for a damage.
Damblage? Go for it.
Damage. Oh yeah, I should. Oh shit! I forgot to target him.
You're fine.
Oh, the great thing about being entangled though is he's also distracted and vulnerable until his next turn.
It didn't put vulnerable up. It only put it distracted up.
No, it's just distracted.
Vulnerable is bound, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that is because if a
Yeah.
character is vulnerable, I technically always get backstab on him, and I remember reading it and being like, I do not.
His toughness is a 7,
Yeah,
so that
distracted.
is technically a success. That's enough to shake him. Are you happy with that?
You. No, that's actually with strength and all that. Yeah, that seems about right. I'm happy with that as long as he's entangled.
All right.
Kegel.
Yeah, he is. I'll shake him. There he goes. I added that.
Shake it off.
Shake, shake, shake. Sir Ulrich.
All right. So I will approach. Well, I'm gonna come at him and bring my sword.
You're good. Just target him, please.
Yes. Okay, and I'm gonna let's see wild attack. Let's see, bastard sword. Let's see.
Oof.
7. Did the 7 actually hit?
No, his parry's a 9.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll Benny it.
That'll do it.
And all right, so I hit. It's a regular hit.
Yes, and he's already shaken, so that would be a wound.
I didn't roll damage.
Oh,
yet.
sorry.
That's real damage. Oh, Christ. Dang it. All right, I'm gonna put that damage. That's horrible. God
It's a
dang.
rough night already.
Come
Oh,
on. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, right.
Oh,
That's better. That's better. Okay.
okay.
Ooh,
Ooh.
armor piercing 1, 18.
All right, so I'm definitely gonna.
Oh, 2 wounds. Is that what it's saying? 2 wounds.
It would be
yeah.
2 wounds. Yeah, let me do this. It's reroll with a Benny. I think that's for you though, which is weird. All right, I'll just spend the Benny, and then I'll roll his
Yeah.
vigor.
This game here, where are you shaking?
Yeah.
Well, that's one. Oh no, not even.
Not even. Okay. You know what?
Wait, why does he have a penalty to his roll? I
He
don't-
is status.
Tangled,
Oh,
because he's
because
entangled.
it's
He's
tangled.
and
Sweet.
distracted. Yeah, yeah, you got
Nice. All right.
it. So here we go.
Wow, that's
King
awesome. Well
Yeah,
done.
Oh.
that's the thing. That's the thing that is really bad about this. Any negatives affect every roll.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right. That's great. I
Insanity.
mean,
Kyrus.
Alrighty, I'll step forward. Yeah, I'll deal with this guy. 2 attacks wild with my hand axes.
All right. I know.
Oops.
Me matey.
I was getting a pyro vibe from him as well.
Yeah, it's the fucking default one. I just
Wow.
didn't have time to really find a fucking undead knight.
Oh, that's all good.
I mean, I did technically, but not really.
Uh,
All right.
5 for the first one.
All right. Makes contact. Oh shit.
whoa,
Oh.
nice. All right.
Oh shit. Kyrus.
Splat.
Wow, dang. He's
Oh man. Yeah. Do do do. Kyrus, how do you end this motherfucker?
Just just straight up no bullshit. Right sinked it right into his chest.
Fantastic. And this thing just fucking crumples.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
sorry. Go ahead.
oh yeah, I still got my other attack.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And then I will throw my other one at the other
Okay, gotcha.
white looking thing.
Oh, how dare you! It's racist. Let's see this roll. Let's do
I
this.
don't get wild attack for this one. Oh well.
Yeah. Still though, nice.
oh, that's not bad.
It's a hit.
It's the nice thing about fucking
Yeah.
extras. All you gotta do is make contact.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing on that one. Yeah, what the hell, I'll Benny it.
All right.
Jeez. All right. Oh, that didn't work.
All right, you good?
Yeah, that'll have to be it.
All right. Oh, and as Kyrus slams through one and then turns and throws his axe, the other fucking white just deflects the axe coming at him out of the air. Oh, and you're up.
I am going to pull out my spell book and cast Slumber on Mr. Man, Caradoc.
Caradoc. Caradoc the Great.
If he feels that way.
Caradoc, they should have stayed home today.
7. You know what? I'll keep that.
Keep it.
Yep.
All right.
So now he must make a spirit roll at -2 if the caster got a raise. I did not get a raise, but I believe he's distracted, so he still has to
He is.
have that -2. Those who fail fall asleep for the duration of the spell.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at one thing because I realized Savage Worlds may fall flat. This is interesting. I am definitely too used to D&D.
Yeah.
That's a weird sentence coming from you.
It really is.
Yeah.
Because he's fucking undead, and in D&D this wouldn't work.
I don't think it works in it doesn't work in Pathfinder either, so it shouldn't work here.
Let me pull up Savage Worlds Pathfinder. I'm just really curious now. But I don't see anything at all in anything, and I pulled even the undead doesn't say anything about it.
I would say house roll.
Weird.
Oh, I won't house roll it. I'm not in the habit of fixing people's bad decisions in their systems.
Fair enough.
They really should have just thought about this though. Undead zombies are destroy benefits.
Nothing about sleep.
No, not a fucking thing about sleep.
No.
Well, hold on. They have
Okay,
types. They have types. Hold on. Undead. No, it doesn't say shit about it. That is so fucking annoyingly weird. I don't like. It's fun. It just seems like a weird oversight on their end.
Yeah.
No poison or disease. That's they thought that was the important piece.
No, because a well-cast sleep spell can absolutely ruin encounters.
No. I mean, yeah. I guess I don't look at it as ruined. It's just funny as fuck. I'm like, what the fuck you guys doing?
Okay. I shouldn't say ruin. I said it can break encounters.
No. This is crazy. Wow, they really did just say fuck it.
Okay.
This is amazing. Because zombies are like, well, the Fearless is in there. This is fucking crazy. Yeah, he fucking. I guess he collapses.
Okay then.
Well, he gets a spirit roll.
Oh, sorry. Does he? Oh.
Oh, he does.
Shit! I guess he does.
Oh.
All right. So game gods are interceding on this, I guess. Yeah. Your power goes off. And he looks to you, Owen. Really? White robe? You are the weakest of all of your order.
Ooh.
Shots fired.
I think about flipping him off.
What would Raceland do?
Not a good role model.
Karnak, unshaken. Still entangled. And distracted. But he has to. Well, you know what? This is
entangled. You don't. It's only bound that you have to.
Okay.
You have to get out first.
Well, this will be super.
Just entangled is you can't move.
Yeah, this will be super easy because he fades from sight.
Yeah.
And reappears to your rear, Sir Ulrich. Sounds really weird.
You're getting reared from behind and you didn't even know it.
Right. And he reaches out.
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Oh my
Nice.
Holy what?
What in the fuck?
Well, that will definitely meet and exceed your as
getting flashbacks.
He reaches out and his hand ignites with a blackish purple hued flame. Jesus Christ almighty. That's going to be a single fucking wound. All of that fucking habla. I rolled a 3,000 and it's going to be a single wound.
Oh my god.
That's how it goes, man.
It is. You going to go ahead and try to soak this?
Yeah.
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 Withering touch. No matter what system you're in, withering touch is bad.
Yes. Yeah, it's rough. Oh, you succeeded.
That's been a Benny, right? That's been a Benny.
Yeah, you got to throw a Benny out.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Yeah, the hand just
awesome.
Cuts across your breastplate, and it leaves the 5-fingered marks behind, looking like Freddy Krueger got a hold of your ass.
Oh.
And
well,
he turns his head towards Shadow. He's like, "You really have to try harder, boy." Fritz.
Oh.
Take him out the hoop pack. That would crack me up.
I'm gonna say. What would you say?
I just want to see you take him out the hoop pack.
Oh. I think Fritz maybe didn't see the teleporting and the withering touch, because he's not afraid at all. He's like, I was afraid when these guys looked like they were Salamic Knights, but these guys look like they haven't had a decent meal since before the Cataclysm. Um, and I was actually gonna go for this one over here.
Are you gonna cross through? Are you gonna cross through his circle of influence? Actually, you know what? Let's
Yes.
just fuck it. I don't really feel like doing this. We'll say that you can get the room's not literally that big. You guys aren't 8 feet tall.
I am fearless as well, though.
You can scramble.
So I might just take a stroll over there. And
it's your call. I'll roll the free fighting roll. Believe me.
Yeah.
You want me to do it? All right, here we go. Fritz.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, Fritz, shut the fuck up. I'll turn off frenzy.
Jesus.
When I see that moving towards me, oh shit!
So that's one with a success, Fritz.
Let's do it. And go for a good old Sokaroo. There's a button for that, right?
There used to be.
It used to be. I don't know what happened to
Oh,
it.
okay.
It
Just
might,
run.
I don't know which module that is. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Fritz. Yeah, he reaches out and lashes at you with that hand, and you can smell the scent of burning hair on the air. So I'll work the same with you, and you see that just the ends of Fritz's top knot are just completely singed.
Maybe I'm a little afraid of that one.
All right, Fritz, do your worst.
All right, he's gonna get the hoop hack in a major way.
Who packed for the nuts?
There you
Uh,
go. Oh,
Oh,
Benny.
He did his worst.
he did do his
Wait,
worst.
is that-
No, not quite as worse.
Oh,
shit,
there you go.
Fritz.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's the hoop back we know.
There you go, Fritz. Roll that.
bobbing
fucking-
and weaving, coming in with the swing. Oh
Hair
wait, is that?
smoking. You gotta roll damage with a bonus. Yeah.
Oh shit! I did a regular
You
damage.
just roll it again. Hit the plus button. There you go. Well, you did the same. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'll take it.
14 total.
You want to?
Yeah.
You want to? Yeah. I was gonna say.
One more. Burn them all. I was
How
in
is
my
this
head. I
happening?
was like, if it's 2 in a row, it's meant to be. And then you talked me into. I was like, oh okay. Yeah. One more. That's
you-
crazy.
you
Isn't
good with
three
that?
sevens like jackpot though?
I'm
Right.
good with that. I'm
Good
good.
with
You
that?
know what?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Fritz, you come in and it
You're
just
working a
grabs your
casino.
hoop pack by the sling part of it and begins pushing it down back into you. And as it's doing that, you can see its bony fingers have extended and torn out of the rotted gloves now that the illusion is dropped, and they are like clawing excitedly towards your face and throat.
Ooh.
Kyrus, 3 of clubs. Are you good with that?
I am not good with that.
All right, spin that Benny. Eight of clubs. You moved up. You good with that?
We'll have to do.
All right. Let's see. Fuck. Sorry, my wife is texting me. Owen, are you good with that? 3 of hearts.
No, let's spend a Benny.
All right. Oh, Owen, I'm so sorry. 4 of hearts. It's fucking. I don't know what it is. Are you good with that?
No, but I'm not spending a Benny,
All
so
right. Shada.
screw it.
Shada.
Spending a Benny.
All right. Let's see. Draw a
Big
card.
money,
Seven
big
of
money,
hearts.
big money, big money. Stop.
Jack of
Hey, I'll take it.
Nice.
Not
I'll
bad.
take it.
Let's see. Sir Ulrich, you've got the title. Is there? I'm sure everyone else is good, right? No one's gonna waste.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing.
What is up?
When he looks over at me, he's like, "You must try harder." I look at him, I say, and I just go, "You're not even the biggest thing I've fought today."
Oh, there you go. Take a Benny. And Sir Ulrich, you're up.
All right, so I'm just gonna go back to the swinging my sword wildly at him.
Jesus.
Just a regular hit.
Yeah. Hit with a raise.
Oh, raise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh,
Dang it. Is that
that could have been better.
that's one? That's one wound.
It
Yep.
will be. Why can't I apply that?
Oh,
That's really weird.
yeah. I'll leave it at that. It's not
All
got
right.
one penny left.
And I'm gonna take the wound. So your blade digs into Karadak again, and you begin opening him up, and he is starting to stagger. And there is, for a split second, there is a hint of, you might call it mutual respect of combatants.
Yeah,
Fritz.
yeah. He's
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
he disgraced everything with the knighthood, but he is still, like, for the time being, the knight of the sword. And part of me feels like I'm giving him a lesson in why the road is superior to the sword.
God damn.
You're goddamn. You're good at this.
God damn. Fritz, you're up. You and your
I am going to take another swing. This is the second half of a two-piece combo.
Oh, Fritz.
Let's go.
That's good enough to roll damage, or
Ooh.
8.
You know, it's better than my last draw.
Are you gonna Benny it? Because it's obviously gonna
Yeah.
do nothing. Oh shit!
Oh, there we go.
Oh shit!
Good
Fritz,
call on that one.
nice. All right, Fritz. How does a hoopak stagger this fucking walking monster?
It's just like I can like maybe reach his hip, but it just connects right in the bone and shakes him and like throws him off balance.
Shado.
All right. So what I'm gonna do after I'm seeing they're fighting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up to him, and I'm gonna Superman punch him
Holy
Ooh.
shit!
right in the face.
Nice. Target his ass this time.
I did.
Oh yeah. You get the fuchsia dot.
And wapa. And wapa. And no, definitely
Ooh,
gonna
damn.
Benny.
Those are bad rolls. Like, there you go.
All right.
There you go. On the money.
Yeah, buddy.
It's enough to
All
kill
right.
you.
Mitch. There we go.
Oh shit.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
I think I'm okay with that. Superman fucking punch.
You Superman punch him, and you hear the bones crack, and the form crumples as a black flame shoots out and shoots through the roof, and on top of this roof, the whole fucking building shakes, and you hear a hoarse whinny, and as if a great weight is lifted from this building, and then out the window, which are their massive fucking windows to the north, you see multiple black steeds that are streaking across the sky, leaving a trail of flames.
Huh.
Wow.
Shado doesn't notice any of that. He just starts he's like, is that better? Is that better? And he's like almost like flexing towards the thing, and then he turns around and does like a spin, like a pit fighter move where he's like spinning around, yelling with his arms out audience wise just to try and like posture. So he feels the vibration, but he just assumes he's just that badass.
That was the power of the punch, yeah.
That was the power of the punch.
It shook the building.
So, Scott, can I take an occult roll to see if I know what those things are?
Sure, go for it.
4.
4. You good with that?
Yeah,
Okay.
the way my rolls are going tonight. Why
Yeah.
waste a day?
All right. So the Caradoc the Knight. Turn that fucking music off. That is so distracting. Caradoc the Knight. Whatever left him, that was some kind of like a ghost or a spirit or maybe a haunt of some kind. That was definitely. Ah, man, you only got. I'll stop there, just with the success. Yeah.
Mhm.
Does anything happen to his body? Like,
Oh.
does it desiccate or
No, that
decay?
body is still there. Fucking sliced open multiple times from Sir Ulrich, and it's fucking
Face caved in.
Yeah, maxillofacial fucking bone structure damage, but the body is still there. It's quite real.
What the fuck?
Oh.
I've been training since we've been gone. I'm pretty awesome.
Not bad, but I meant what the fuck was that guy?
Bad news, but he's dealt with. I say let's
Yeah.
give him a proper burial, and I'll look at Sir Ulrich to determine what that is for a knight of the sword. But we probably need to figure out what. There's no leadership in Kalaman now, and Kalaman's screwed. So
Yeah.
we better start rallying the guards and making sure that we get some sort of order restored here.
Yeah. I imagine there's a mayor of some kind.
Yes, hanging from the rafters.
Yeah, I was gonna say this was the entire leadership of the town.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay. I'll go open the door.
All right.
And I'll.
So the two guards
go
are there, and as you open it, they have been trying to rip the door open the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they look at you, and then they see inside past you. What happened? Raise the alarm!
Yeah. Here we go.
Fritz rolls his eyes.
I will tell him the problem's been dealt with. We now need to figure out who the leaders are because Caradoc and his goons cause all kinds of problems here. So, who would be the next group in charge? Is there like a
Probably captain of the guard if he's not in this room.
Yeah, is the captain? And I'll ask the guard: is your captain in this room?
No, he left. He departed the city to take a small. He took a small band to the west. But there is one person who's been an integral part of everything that's been happening. We can take you to him.
Oh, let's do.
Yeah.
And that's who they.
God
damn it! I knew it.
Come on.
So they take you to a small apartment, still within inside the keep itself.
Was his father in the room?
His father was in the room. Yes.
And I will swear the guards to silence. I said, we until we can ascertain more, we do not want the populace to get feared or any word of what happened until we can get a chain of command and get some order, semblance of dignity back.
Are we in danger, Lord?
Not yet.
What happened with the
I say,
council?
there are those who claim honor and nobility, but treat it like it is like a dog shitting in a bed of roses. And I fear there is danger to come, but do not fear because we have a mage with the white robes. I'm a knight of the rose, and we have other companions here who may not be your
Fucking other
usual.
people.
They may not be your usual heroes, but I have seen their might and their skill in battle, and I have hope that Paladine is even now returning.
Thanks for your consideration, Sir Knight.
Pala who?
Don't worry
Well,
about it.
yeah. Say the important thing is to see to the regular duties, and not let word of this spread or any wild rumors, while we seek to the safety and security of the city and its citizens.
The important thing is you asked me how we're getting to this noble. Funny you should ask. I've got a bitchin' Camaro.
They swear an oath of complete silence about this. Sort of to you, Sir Ulrich, in respect for your position, but the eyes keep darting between Kyrus and Shado. They're very tall and very big. There's some concern. I'm gonna be honest.
Quick question.
Yes.
This kid's name. What was his name again?
Baccharis.
Chris?
Baccharis. Yeah.
Chris.
What relationship did he have with Caradoc? I'm asking the guard that if they know.
I've never seen these men before. Then they were simply four knights of Salamnia. Though one was dressed so differently than the rest, and he moved with haste.
Four. There was only 3 in the room.
Yes, Lord Sir Minotaur. There was a fourth. He was very tall, broad of shoulders. His armor was blackened as if he had been in a fire recently or near smoke or a campsite. He didn't speak, but he gave chills, if you understand my meaning.
Did you hear any of the other knights address that one?
The one Caradoc you said is, which one was Caradoc? Was
the one who did most of the talking, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sword.
He referred to him as Lord.
Okay, that'd probably be Lord Soth.
And they just kind of spoke about a few. He asked questions, or made statements when they were going into the council, but then they just shut the door on us.
Yeah.
Can I make an academics roll to see what I know about Lord Soth?
Sure can. Yeah, academics is fine. Yeah.
If there's a better one, like
there's not for this moment. There's not a better one. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
man.
Oh,
Apparently a lot about him. Holy crap.
And then in the 4th age, Lord
Hey.
Soth. All right, so you have, how many raises was that?
4.
Yeah.
Perfect. So Owen begins to, Owen, are you just, I'll just tell you, everyone else can pretend like they don't know.
Owen did his thesis on Lord Soth.
Right? Yeah, apparently.
Yeah,
he's
no
like,
kidding.
yeah.
You
Dang, man.
can wax
Let me get
poetic.
ready.
Yeah, he
Owen,
knows everything.
you know that he was a knight of Salamnia in the Order of the Rose. However, you know that his name predates the Cataclysm. He was the ruler of the province of Nightlund. That supposedly there were reports that Soth had been given a mission directly by the old gods that were. However, the stories go that he didn't complete his mission and he turned his back on his vows, is sort of what you remember. You do know that because of him turning his back on his vows and sort of the aftermath that happened, the natural human instinct of blaming blaming something for all of the ills that befell the world, sort of started to turn not on him, but more on the Knights of Solamnia, and that's how they began their descent into a tarnished reputation. And you also know that supposedly he lived in a place called Dargard Keep. But according to the annals, that place is collapsed into ruins right after the cataclysm.
And on another note, he had a thing for elves.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Dargard Keep. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna hold that stuff to myself for the moment.
All right. Everyone gets to pretend like they don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, the Knight of Solamnia might be the only one who knows the
As
name.
per usual.
Yeah. Yeah, Sir Ulrich probably knows the name or is familiar with it, but probably not much more of it. Just a night lost to time, essentially. Maybe the Broken Vows makes a lot of sense for a common knowledge for a Knight of Solamnia, especially a Rose Knight. So what do you guys want to do? You're standing before the entrance to the apartment of Lord Barkaris Uth Estede.
If I have to talk to this brat again, I'll crush his skull. I'm gonna go see if I can help the guards.
Easy enough.
Fritz also knows he might start this off on the wrong foot, so he'll hang back a little bit.
All right. I'll fade Fritz from the scene. Does that leave Shado, Owen, and Sir Ulrich?
Well,
Okay.
perhaps
Yeah.
the death of his father will instill some maturity in this young boy, and I'll knock on the door.
Fritz will pop back in for 1 second to the
door.
group, and hand them the dagger that he stole from the kid earlier, and he's like, maybe I found this. He dropped this. Probably didn't notice because he had that stick up his arse, but maybe you could use this in a positive way.
And there you go. You guys absolutely have the dagger of Bakaris the Younger, which is what he was at the time that you met him.
Is this that brat from the city
The bar.
who was? Oh yeah, okay. Shado isn't done with him, so he's definitely coming. He wants to walk up front, and the first thing he's going to do is just kick the fucking door.
The door just opens. Shado opens the fucking door, and the apartment is what you would expect of a noble's apartment. There are clothes everywhere. There are naked girls in a fucking bed. There are naked girls on a floor. There are naked men on a floor, on a bed, on a couch, and he sits up. I didn't do it. Yeah, you.
Oh, he just laughs.
Shado just grumbles. Everyone out.
Bitches leave.
Except for
Bitch.
Yeah, they're waking up in a state of grogginess, but yeah, everyone takes a look and they start to realize the level of seriousness. And one by one, prostitutes, servants, fucking who knows what else is in this place, begins to crawl out, and he simply stands. He rises out of bed and he's standing there completely naked, and he's gingerly taking a silken robe off of some of the it was hanging on one of the posters of the 4-poster bed, and he cracks his neck. Well, you do like to make an entrance. Be welcome.
I'll hand the dagger to him. I said, we found this, but we bring ill tidings. Your father has been slain today,
What?
and you are now the highest ranking personages in the city.
I need the three of you to give me notice rolls, please.
All right. Oh,
God.
I'm sorry, Sir Alec. As much of an idiot, he's like looking over some of the naked people, going, "Oh,
Oh
I'll
shit.
Benny that.
You Benny it? Shadow, are you gonna Benny
Yeah.
that or are you good?
No, he's staring too intently.
Alright.
Ooh.
Oh fuck.
dang, wow."
Owen.
Thank God, Lauren's here.
So he doesn't seem overly surprised when he is informed that his father is no longer part of Ansalon. Um, However, his eyes dart at least once to a close to the window, like near a desk, and they look back at Sir Ulrich as he dresses. He's like, "This is terrible. How did my father die? Did you kill him, or did the ogre kill him?
I'm going to walk over to the desk.
What are you doing? Those are my things, Sir Wizard.
You sit down and shut up.
I
You
am the
caused enough
rightful
trouble.
lord
You
of Kalaman."
obviously
I'm gonna make him sit down.
Give me an intimidation, there, Shado.
Yeah.
Sir Ulrich, what do you got?
Oh, with my critical notice failure, I'm thinking he's like so distraught that he's acting out. So I'm gonna try to give him a hug.
Oh no.
Like, come here,
I'm
boy. Come
injured,
here. It's
so
okay. It's okay. I'm sorry.
Wait, you don't have 2 wounds. You should only have 1 wound.
no, because I was originally
he
at
took
4
4
wounds.
and I healed 1
Oh,
with
shit,
magic,
my
and then I
bad.
healed 1.
That's just kicking the dog piss out of you right now.
Yeah, it's actually surprising that I got so much.
I know. Are you good with that, or are you gonna?
I essentially need to get a 6 for it.
Yeah.
When I was
Okay.
yeah.
To all
When
right.
I,
Go ahead. Sorry.
yeah. I was gonna say what I wanted to do though was like not mentally get him to sit down, but physically.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
literally just grab him by
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
shoulders and push him
No,
down.
that's easy enough.
Yeah.
I just wanted to have the intimidation to see how much he fought back.
Oh yeah, that's fine. He can fight back.
Yeah, he pushes back against you, and you kind of, as you go to push him in his seat, Sir Ulrich actually interrupts you pushing him and puts his hands around him in a fucking like big, strong, kind of fatherly or a brotherly hug. You know, and is like kind of rocking him like you would console a child who has just lost someone. Owen, at the desk, there's a desk, and then there is a banded chest sitting next to the desk. That is, its lid is closed.
Is the lid locked?
It is not locked.
I'll open that first.
All right.
And then I'll search the desk.
As Owen moves towards the chest, he begins to struggle against you all. Don't touch my things. Get out.
Oh, no, they're there. It's
Guards!
okay. This is perfectly natural. Grief is manly. You can cry.
Guards!
You can
Guards!
cry. It's okay. It's okay.
Owen, are you going to open it?
I am.
There is a suit of Red Dragon Army scale mail folded neatly in the chest.
Owen will say, shit. And then I'll look at him and say, when are they arriving? And I'll pull the armor out of the chest so that the other 2 can see it.
You guys definitely see the scale mail of the Dragon Army with an officer's rank.
Chris, what have you done?
You're fighting a
Taurus.
lost cause. Don't you get it? How dumb can you be? Your order already fell centuries ago. No one gives a shit about Knights of Solamnia. Look how easily the council fell because they had hope in fools.
Shado, shut his mouth.
Yeah, okay. How should I do it?
You will never find what they seek.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna shove my hand into his mouth.
That's easy enough. You just kind of like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like literally just like fingers in, and I'm just like pretty much reaching fingers going a little bit down once they get in to just try and grab onto the tongue.
Oh man, let's do this. I'm gonna give him a roll. Oh, he vomits all over you and your fucking arm.
That's cool. I keep going.
All over Sir Ulrich.
Oh, I'm gonna release him. I'll let him go. I'm not gonna step back from this.
Okay, then I guess my hand's just going down until he's laying on the ground.
Yeah, he's down on his knees and he's got tears running down his eyes. He's still gagging and dry heaving.
The
Don't
the
kill
whole
him.
time as I'm going down,
Oh, that's a
and
careful
with him, I just kind of put my face as like so big with money, so little with everything else. How does it feel to be the weak, pathetic beast that you are, you dog? And I just kind of like keep on grabbing, but now I have like my thumb kind of going up against his own like the bottom of his jaw. Like I'm now just starting to grab his bottom jaw.
Jesus, what?
Oh no!
Gained a bit
Here
of
we
weight.
Wow.
You
go.
may need him to talk. Don't maim him too badly. Um,
Yep.
I'm going to search the desk because when he said that we'll never find what they're looking for or what they're seeking, I'm going to see if there's any indication or letters or anything like that that may indicate what it is that the Red Army is or the Red Dragon Army is seeking.
So yeah, you're smart enough to be able to pick out nonsense, pornography from fucking actual information. There's plenty of pornography on the desk. However, there is a writ similar to the one that you saw Sir Ulrich read from Caradoc, and it is a missive to search the It's an order essentially to Baccharis to search in the library of Kalaman in order to obtain the location of something called the Tomb of Sarlamir. And it is signed, of course, Lord Lorne the Soth, Knight of the Black Rose.
Okay. I will take that paper. I will fold it up, put it in my robes, and poke my head out the door and ask for the guards, or I'll call for the guards.
Yeah, they're out there. I guess. Kyrus, did you actually go somewhere else, or were you just talking to these two guards?
Yeah, no, I would. Yeah, I imagine it's just at this point I'm just asking like I don't like this guy.
We're
Where
yeah, we're
where can
talking.
where am I where do you think I'd best be able to help, or who would I talk to find that out?
There is so much going on. I mean, he's the ruler now, but then Vogler's mayor. She still lives, but she has no right to claim Kalaman. Kalaman is a city of Solamnia, and that would require the rulers of Palanthas to appoint, I guess, someone new. But there's no
We need
wounded here, but there's a lot of panic. And from the room you hear, and then a lot of
what the
screaming and some more gagging. And and then
oh
the door opens, and Owen looks out, and the one guard is like, "Master Mage, is everything?"
Yes, we're going to need you to come in here and take Dick Head into custody as a traitor, and I will point to the Red Dragon Army armor that I just dropped on the floor. Kyrus and Fritz, I'm glad you're still around. We need to find something.
all right.
So, Shado, where we need to go, I don't know that you're going to be much help.
Jesus Christ!
Uh,
It's not that you're dumb; you're just retarded.
but we need to go to the library. And I'm watching the kid as I say this. We need to go to the library and see what they have on the Tomb of Sarlamir. And can I make an academics or occult roll to see if I've heard of that tomb?
Academics will work. For Sir Ulrich, can you give me a common knowledge roll, please?
Yeah.
With a +2.
Let's see.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Hey, I got an 11.
Nice. We'll see what. Did you add your +2?
Yeah, did I have them?
God damn it.
Wait.
No, no. +2 is not on there.
That'd be a
So
5 at
Uh,
least.
Be a 5.
Oh, whoops. Oh, sorry.
You're-
I clicked damage modifier, not trait modifier.
Oh, you're good. So Owen, as you're kind of rolling back, Tomb of Sarlamir, the knight turns to you, and you do have your success in a raise, and at the same time, you both look at each other, and you're like, the Knight of the Crown, Lord Sarlamir. He was in charge of who was in charge of, and then Owen, you finish the story of Kalaman. He was in charge of the Knight Circle of Kalaman, and he was buried somewhere to the north. And with that, with Shadow's hand still fucking gripping Bakaris's maw, Bakaris, when you say it out loud, look at him. He's like choking, but
I'll take my hand out of his mouth, I guess, and instead I'll just keep him pinned to the ground, preferably on his vomit, just by holding his head down.
all right. Jesus. He starts laughing. We need to go to the library. My father was right about you.
And I hate to say that we were right about you.
My father's dead too.
And I kill him now.
Hmm.
I imagine they'll want to be some huge. Imagine they'll want to be some big trial.
Oh, wait. I'm going to try to stop him. I got code of honor. I got to try to stop him from killing him.
I didn't say I'm going to kill him. I asked if I could.
Oh, no. He must be given to the guards and justice must be done. He must have
All right.
a trial.
I'm going to grab some
What need?
rope.
What need for a trial? We found him obvious with the uniform of the enemy, and it's obvious treason. Just kill him now. Save everyone a headache.
We must observe the proper protocols. Otherwise, we are no better. I kind of look a little bit at Kyrus and Shadow. No better than savages.
Shado thinks you are correct. Shado then pulls out some rope. He ties up his arms and his legs. And Shado looks at the guards and is like, "Where's the cells?" Did they tell me?
Yeah, this way we can escort you to the tower. How do you know he's wearing the? How do you know he's a Dragon Army officer, Master Mage?
One, he was not surprised when we told him that his father was dead. Two, we found the Dragon Army armor in his chest. Two or three, he told us we would never find what they were looking for. He's fairly well admitted that he is part of the opposition army that we've already lost, that we are not going to be in time. So that's how I'm. If he's not, he's a bigger idiot than I suspected, and is trying to latch onto the worst source of power that he can think of. So he's a moron either way and needs to be removed from power. But
Okay.
we don't
So-
necessarily need to kill him. But do you have master interrogators?
Yeah, of course, Master Mage. He will be dealt with. He will be held as appropriate, and then.
I'm gonna, while they're talking, I start walking down the stairs, allowing him to kind of bump,
Yeah.
since I'm just kind of dragging him. When I get outside, I am going to yell, "People of this town,
Oh, here we go.
do you know this noble, and shall he be judged by you?" And I'm just gonna stand him up, and just any of the passerbys, just like fucking, just let him have him.
People are like, ooh, crowd starts gathering. The guards were getting nervous. But yes, there is a crowd gathering, and they're kind of throwing. They start to throw rocks at him. Horse manure, which is also getting on you. On top of that, some
I'm
more of the
okay
guards
with it.
begin to show up, and they tell you they will take custody of the prisoner. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Iris,
Kairos is just looking out the window at this and just.
And when the guards come,
guys,
I'll just say just a minute more.
Well,
It's
he's
been
certainly getting.
enough.
who's the captain? Who's the captain of the guard in town right now? I know that the captain has gone out, but who's in charge of the guards?
There's a sergeant of arms that has arrived on scene, and he's the one talking to, oh my God, Shado.
Okay. Um. Sergeant, I need to talk with you for a moment.
Yes,
If
good.
you wouldn't mind stepping inside.
Ah,
Shado, don't do anything to the youth. He's a
I
dick.
will personally not do anything to him.
yeah, the
Don't
guards are
let him
beginning. The
die.
guards
Don't
have
let the crowd kill
the
him.
guards have chained him, and they're escorting him away at essentially Pike Point, off to his fucking doom.
Shado, I'd like you to go with him and keep an eye on him for a moment.
Yep,
before
Shada
we
will
come
do
get
that.
you.
Fritz, Kyrus, are you guys going inside the noble's apartment with the sergeant of arms and your other buddies, or are you guys doing something else?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
I'll
hang
meet
around
up
for
with
this.
them. Yeah.
All right, easy enough. I'll fade Shado from that scene. All right, yes, Master Mage. What is happening? How you've put hands on a noble, Lord Knight? Surely this is not proper. You serve the nobles as a knight of
He
Salamnia.
traitor. He has betrayed the people. He is a traitor. He is an officer in the Red Dragon Army, and I will point to his armor again. And I will say, and now we need to ascertain who within these walls are colluding with him, because
He's
where
nowhere
there's
near
collusion
smart enough
happening,
to have done this on his own.
exactly. There's, and my fear is we put him into custody, and if there are guards within this, for all I know, you could be a part of this as well. And so we have got to start figuring out who is traitor versus who is not, and deal with the traitors so that we can secure Kalaman.
Who do you trust? Since you've distrusted everyone in Kalaman.
That's my problem. I trust the people in this room, excluding you, because I don't know you. So let's go put my fears to rest about you, so that I can begin trusting somebody in the city.
What would you have us do?
Let's go take a look at your quarters. Hopefully you're not stupid. If you are a traitor, hopefully you're not stupid enough to keep evidence of such as this kid was. But that would be the first step, is in me being able to ascertain whether or not I can trust you or not.
That is unnecessary, but sure. I am in the barracks. I'm a soldier. I serve Kalaman. That's easy enough. You'll have.
There were traitorous soldiers of Kalaman at the outpost that we went to liberate as well, or investigate at the behest of this town council.
What?
So the fact that you're a soldier of Kalaman does not mean much at the moment.
What is happening? Why is Kalaman so important? We're a coastal city in the middle of nowhere.
That is a great question, but there also seems to be some interest in something else related to Kalaman, and that is an old lord of Kalaman. So let's go clear your name so that we can then figure out how to clear the rest of the names in this city and find out who the traitors are, so that Sir Ulrich and I and the rest of our company can go deal with another threat that this dragon army wants.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this. He leads you guys to the barracks. Shaking his head the entire time, kind of mumbling himself. You guys go in the barracks, and it's what you would expect of a military barracks. Ulrich, this is right up your alley. Maybe Kyrus. It's kind of soldierly. Fritz, this is the coolest shit I've ever seen in your life. There's weapons everywhere. There's fucking beds everywhere. There's bunk beds, the best bunk beds ever you can ever imagine. But yeah, he takes you over where his bunk is, and you guys go through his belongings and anything else you want. And there is no other evidence that you find of any Red Dragon influence.
At the very
Can I
least,
bounce
it
a
means you're not an idiot.
Can I bounce a coin off his bed? Is it well made?
It is not well made, though. In fact, most of them are kind of sloppy. If you really want to know the truth.
All right, I'm going to dress them all down for this kind of, and I say this is part of the reason.
Okay, drill sergeant.
I'm not going to blame you guys for what happened, but this kind of stuff, this is where it leads to. It starts with a small thing like this, and I'm going to show them how to properly make their bed.
It's a continuation.
Are we
of
really?
Autumn.
Are we really wasting our time with this shit right now?
Apparently, Sir Ulrich is. What are the rest of you doing?
Yeah, I am.
I mean, Ulrich.
All right.
He's spending his time doing this, showing these guys how to be a little more military
Yeah.
about their lives.
All right.
Okay, once we more or less clear him,
Mm-hmm.
to the best that we can anyway,
Sure.
I'll ask him who are his most trusted advisors. Who would be the people that he would trust the most?
The captain, if he were to come back, and I mean, I was present in the council, but I can't find anyone from the council, and there seems to be rumors spreading that the council is dead. I'm not really sure where to begin with that.
Yeah. They're dead. The knights that showed up before us were false.
The Knights of Solamnia murdered the council. Is that what you're saying?
No, people pretending to be knights of Solamnia.
Well, how do you know they were pretending to be knights? This is very, very confusing.
Because they were undead.
I'm sorry. Say again?
Yes.
Undead.
Yes.
Do you mean
they were not knights of Solamnia? They wore the accoutrements, but they were not true knights. A true knight, and I point to Sir Ulrich, aided in the vanquishing of them. So,
I don't know. Is there anyone that you trust? There's little.
The only one that I trust would be the mayor of Ogler.
Was she not in the council?
She was not in the council. In fact, the nobles seemed to bar her as much as they could from the council. That's my understanding, correct, Scott?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
She was her town was overrun by the dragon army. She fought the dragon army. I would trust her, and if I can trust you, then we can begin rooting out the remainder of any traitors that may exist in this place. Who sent your captain away?
Lord Baccharis, actually.
Of course. The younger or the older?
The younger, the arrogant one.
Of course.
The one in chains. He said he had a mission, something.
Where did he go? What direction did he head?
To the west is what we were told.
Hmm.
He rode out with a small contingent of our militia, and one of the. Oh no.
One of the other knights?
Yes. Yeah.
The fourth knight?
No. There weren't four. There were four knights inside the keep, but there were so many more that rode. It was a half a dozen knights of Solamnia who showed, and he rode with the four came inside, and the other two rode with the captain.
Well, unless we're incredibly lucky, it looks like you're captain.
I don't understand what's happening. Why? We've done nothing to anyone. What do they want? What hope does an army have of conquering? To the north of us is nothing but a maze of wasteland, mesas and steppes. It's desolate.
They want something from the previous family of knights who ruled ruled this place.
That was
Their
hundreds of
leader.
years ago.
Oh, their leader is supposedly from hundreds of years ago. So
That makes less sense when you.
apparently their leader is Lord Soth.
I don't. That's.
Well, but they're seeking the
No.
tomb of Sarlamir. Does that name mean anything to you?
Sarlamir? No,
Yeah.
nothing. Sorry.
Okay.
So I send men
How do
to fetch the mayor of Vogler and bring her here safely?
That would be my recommendation at the moment.
Well, he'll send an escort squad out, a four men to go and get the mayor of Vogler while you guys continue your chat.
Okay.
I'm sorry, someone had a question, I think. No? Okay.
no. Kyrus
So
musing.
before they departed, sorry, go ahead, Kyrus.
No, Kyrus is just musing to himself. How is our destiny disturbed by people who are so inefficient and so stupid?
Are you talking about the Dragon Army?
Never mind.
Now, before the captain and those rode forth, do you know where they'd been spending their time?
With the council, and then the captain was doing inspections or meeting with the troops as they came back.
Who all went to the library?
None of my men can probably really read, so probably none of us. I've never seen anyone in the library except for the scholars. And Bakaris, the younger, of course.
Who's your most knowledgeable scholar?
Oh, there is knowledgeable or friendly.
Knowledgeable, especially of things contained in the library.
Knowledgeable would probably be our apothecarium, apothecarium,
I know what you mean. It's okay.
Equipatheria.
I think they're just called apothecaries.
When she's probably the most apothecary. I think that might be a mistranslation from, you know. But when is she's might be one of the smartest people that I've ever met.
Well,
and where would we find her?
At the apothecary. Is that what you were
The
talking
apothecary?
about, Lord Minotaur?
Yes. Let's just go.
Tell you what, why don't you and somebody should stay here with the sergeant so that we can make introductions with the mayor and explain what's going on.
Let's leave it to the drill sergeant.
Sir Ulrich, are you staying behind to brief the mayor when she
Yeah.
arrives? All right.
Yeah.
Is anybody staying with the mayor with Sir Ulrich? That's a huge no. Shado.
Fritz has to go to the library.
Fucking Fritz does not go to the library. It's a sum total of bad ideas. So, Shado, I know you were escorting the prisoner. The prisoner has been put into a cell. Are you gonna leave there, or are you gonna hang out and fuck with him behind the bars, or what are we doing?
No, but I was told to watch him, so I'm gonna watch him.
All right, so you're just gonna sit there on a stool and stare at him?
Yeah, I've also, been mauled by a dragon and some shit too, so I think I'm kind of enjoying the sitting.
I need a breath.
And now I can just pretend to be super stoic and watch them, but in reality, I'm just kind of like, oh, thank God.
This is the worst.
This is
the
such
worst
a
day I've ever had. Fuck.
It was so.
no.
It was so
I would say
fucking heavy. Oh my
it's
god.
like this is such a good day, but my God, I'm glad it's done. Holy shit! Pretty much though. Like
Okay.
he'll.
All right. I'm just gonna have to skip around and do not let me dwell too long on any single group. So Owen, Fritz, and Kyrus, are you guys all going to the apothecary?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so all workers remaining behind and awaiting the mayor, and then Shado is gonna deal with keeping an eye on Bakaris Uth Esteed while taking a knee, essentially. All right. So, the apothecary shop is fairly easy to find. It's got a big giant sign. It says apothecary written on it in Salamnic, which you're not sure if anyone can read, but it also has a big picture of like a potion bottle and, like smoke coming out of it. Exactly what you'd expect for, an apothecary to try to communicate to, illiterates.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, I can read Salamnic.
Yeah, I mean, it's I think. Well, okay, definitely you can read it. No, it won't be that bad. I think all of you can read Salamnic for the hero side of the house. Yeah. As you open the door, you can hear off in the back near the counter. You hear like small, almost like a not a bell, but kind of close to that, sort of like a very dreamy sound goes off near the counter. And you see, I know she's dressed stupid, but it's because they fucking just have to do dumb art. But you see this woman look up.
Oh wow, that is
dumb as fuck. Just bear with it. Just bear with it.
wow.
Bear with it. She's a classy bitch. Just bear with it.
Very Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Yeah, I don't understand. This is what happens when you do this. She raises her head. Yes. Come in, please. Please be careful. I would like to prevent this from being a literal, situation inside of a shop full of delicate objects.
You immediately Fritz is like looking around and like, because politics, he's been listening and he's like, yeah, but he's like, he doesn't know how to save a city. And so he's finally in a place with beakers and like little strange tools and things he can play with.
Fritz, this is fucking amazing. There are roots and there are plants and there are stirry things and there are glass things and there are liquid things and there's just so.
Is there any China?
There is China, and that was what she was hinting at.
Yes, and I will look at her and say, "Take a Benny. That was very witty."
Yeah.
Anyway,
Kyrus will reach down and kind of like grab the back end of Fritz's top knot, like just gets a firm grip on it, but not like tugging on it.
That's what that. Anyway, yes.
I will step forward, Mistress Wynn. I presume
it is. You're a wizard of high sorcery. White robes, in fact, very impressive.
Thank you. I have come seeking wisdom. I've been told that you're the most knowledgeable person in the city.
Which lout told you this?
The sergeant of the guards.
Of course.
Is he wrong?
I am learned in ways that others may not be. But surely nowhere near as intelligent as a wizard of high sorcery. You bear the marks. Oh, very good. Very good. So tell me, Master Wizard.
What the hell?
Master Wizard, what can I do for you? What knowledge do you seek that a humble apothecary would hold?
So I don't know that you would hold the knowledge, but you may be able to help us identify it. The as you're aware, there are some troubling things happening in the world currently, and the enemy is seeking the tomb of Sarlamir and believed for some reason that information about that location may be found within the city, within the library itself. Um, do you know anything about the tomb of Sarlamir?
Huh.
My recollection is it's somewhere to the north of here, but
Fritz, are you gonna let the Minotaur hold on to your top knot, or are you gonna try to
I
slip
didn't
out?
want to interrupt, but I was gonna roll a stealth roll to
Not stealth, not stealth. I need thievery.
oh, I was gonna sneak away from the
Yeah, you gotta slip bonds. Let's do some thievery. God damn it. Oh, Jesus wept.
it's gonna be
Even
fantastic either
better.
way.
Yeah. What do you leave the Minotaur holding that he still firmly believes that he's holding on to your top knot?
Well, since my hair already got singed off earlier, he just like cuts a little bit under it. So he's just like kind of holding it still and it just ducks away.
Fantastic. Where are you heading?
I am looking for any kind of like creatures or like strange potions that she has. Like I don't know, the ones that like glow or
Yeah,
like
you're
give
trying to
off
find the coolest
weird
stuff. Where would if you were a person who owned a business, where would you put the coolest things?
in my office.
Where are you going, Fritz?
I'm going straight for her office.
That's good. Thank you, Fritz. Let's go to Sir Ulrich. Sir Ulrich, the mayor is brought in, and she seems in a huff. I'm sure you guys remember what she looks like. She's the chick that is holding the big dumb fucking fish, which his illustration is. I don't know why they did it, but they did it. I'll show you one more time because why not? Just
Oh yeah.
dumb as shit. But yeah, she is escorted in. She's in sort of a huff, and they actually have hands on her. And she pulls them. Sir Ulrich, what is happening? I was told that I was summoned.
Disturbing news. We were infiltrated. The younger Baccharis was working with an enemy army. And
Did he kill your friends?
no, my friends are on their own missions, but he did kill every member of the council of the city.
By
And
himself? That's impossible. He was an
no,
idiot.
no, he wasn't involved. He wasn't directly involved. He was but a puppet by more sinister forces. We have need to secure the city to ferret out any other spies or turncoats and to get a new structure of command. And also, if you look around, look at these beds. No one taught these men how and these women how to make a freaking proper bed. It's a disgrace.
Well,
It's an absolute disgrace.
can we go back to the part where this involves me whatsoever? Did you say the council is dead? All of them?
Yes, as far as we can see, they were all meeting and were slaughtered.
But let's go back to the part just forward of that. What part do I bear in that? I had no responsibility in their demise. This is all of them, but the governor, the steward.
Who was your direct superior? Who did you report to?
I'm the mayor of Vogler. I answer to no one.
Well, we need a new mayor, and you are the most experienced one here.
Kalaman isn't a town. It's a city. It has thousands.
Well, you better learn fast then.
God damn. Shado, you're sitting there doing your thing. You're kind of resting, but Karis is sitting there, and he looks up at you. He's in the corner of his cell, hands on knees, doing the little bit of the just a sit, trying to act a little cocky. Do you really believe that your kind can withstand the might of Takissus?
Those were a bunch of words I don't know.
I expect nothing less. I will flay the flesh from your bones, personally.
No. The moment I am told I am allowed to, or the moment we find out that there's anyone coming to attack here, I will slaughter you with my bare hands. You will not have an army at your disposal. You will not get whatever you were promised. You will suffer, and I will laugh. Now shut up. I'm tired.
You shut up.
Yeah.
No, you shut
It's
up.
very quiet. Very quiet though. You shut up.
I just go, what's that?
God damn.
Shadow really doesn't like this guy.
No, it's good. It's good. I mean, it's good. It's good. I mean, we built an NPC correctly that you're supposed to hate. Ah. All right, back to the apothecary.
The calamity about to happen.
Fritz. Fritz, what would you do if you found something so confusingly interesting that you've only seen it in one other place?
What's that?
Hold on.
Oh dear.
I sent you a message. You know it immediately.
Okay. I'm gonna try to
Why did we bring the Kender with us?
try to use that.
So it has a latch on it. But the
Okay.
latch has no noticeable keyhole. I'll let you think a second. So, Sarlamir, the name doesn't ring a bell. However, there are a lot of old legends where when the knights who did it one time maintained Kalamir as sort of a fortified outpost and then eventually a town and a city and a larger settlement. Is I'm sure you can follow this quite easily, Master Mage. They would still bury their members not under or in any kind of tombs underneath the city. They would mostly bury them along the wilds of Kalamar in locations that were deemed important to the knights, like the Tower of Wakaneth, or wait a minute, no, that may not be true at all. What do you know of the history of Kalaman?
Okay, so I'm going to make another academics roll if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Not much. I know that Sarlamir was at one point he was a knight of Solamnia, but he was also the lord of Kalaman. If I recall correctly, he was buried somewhere to the north, but that's about the extent of my knowledge of Kalaman.
That's the part that's. I don't believe that's true. I don't believe that's true at all.
What do you believe? And I will tell you why I'm curious, because a Lord Soth is seeking something at that tomb.
I need a notice roll from you and the Minotaur. Fritz, what are you doing with that object that you found?
Okay. I figure, I'll figure out how to use this later, so that's going in my pocket.
It's big, but I get what you're saying.
Um,
But yeah,
and
you
I
kind
feel
of
like
tuck it
he'd
away.
probably, kind of tuck it away to look at later, because he's kind of ADHD. I feel like he's gonna get he's like, that's very interesting, and I will get to that, but there's all these other things.
So the question is, are you picking it up?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
That's coming with me.
Are you guys happy with your rolls?
Not particularly. You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll Benny it.
Yeah, I will as well.
I guess I'm going to stick with the 4.
Yeah, same.
All right. 1 second. I did it. Well, it's not together. I rolled a 3 and a 5. All right, you guys got 2 4s. All right. She's like, yeah, okay, I understand there's someone. Lord Soth is at a Knight of Solemnity. It doesn't really matter. They're all this or that or nobles anyway. And from the back, you hear, "Put me down, Sir Ulrich." Mayor Raven. So, am I to understand you want to instill me as the what of Kalaman?
The new mayor elect of Kalaman.
At least the acting governor.
That's oh, we have so much to do. There's no council. I need to well, we need to round up the council's assistants if they're even alive to figure out what's going on. There was the captain of the guard who was in high regard here. Where is he?
Unfortunately, the younger Vicaris sent him out on a diversionary mission to have him out of the city. So we will need to try to get him back soon. But you're already speaking wise words. Yes, getting the assistance of the counselors is a good first step. We'll need to see to the city's defenses, see to the food supply, and yes, as soon as we can get the captain back, perhaps we can send a rider out to try to hail him.
So be it. There's got to be a record of everyone's assistance, and we'll just go to the council chambers and we'll begin looking through the parchments. And
well, stay yourself. The council chambers are
that's right. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is just. I don't know how. First Fogler and now this. Why?
Because dark forces are on the move, but just like the glorious and great Huma, there is whatever darkness the Thesis may bear to bring. Paladine will shine brighter and more firmly than anything, and we will always be victorious. You must keep that in your heart. Always know that that our honor is greater than honor is our life. As Solar's Oath Mythos, and as long as I take breath and have steel armoring me and fighting with me, hope is around.
Those are, as I believe I heard a semi-wise person say once, those are a lot of words.
Are a lot of words, but to this day, I tell you, I'd be more surprised when I started this journey. I thought magic was of ill repute and no good. I thought kenders were all thieves, and I thought ogres and minotaurs, barbaric savages, and elves, little fancy flights. But I have since become companions with all of these creatures and seen that there is worth in all of them. And so perhaps you too can have new visions before your eyes and have new awarenesses and gather hope. For you are now the mayor-elect of Kalaman, and we must act appropriately.
She turns begins to walk out, then turns back. But curiously, Sir Knight, you still refer to them as creatures. Down to Shado. Shado, one of the guards brings you a bowl of stew and a mug of ale and offers it to you. You don't have to stay here, sir, or I don't know. You look terrible.
I am Shadow Wall Sword Smasher. I I fought a dragon earlier.
That's good. At least you have a sense of humor still. That's commendable. A true warrior. Hey, he said he fought a dragon. That's good.
And I I punched the soul out of a knight of the sword. Uh, I've seen better days.
You have taken multiple. It looks like you've taken multiple axe wounds.
Uh,
I mean,
no, that was the dragon.
okay, we're going with that. Sure. So with the dragon axe thing, definitely did a number on you. Have you sought help? We have an apothecary in town. She is quite capable of. She has herbal remedies for all manner of things. Maybe not that specifically, but
The wizard said, "Watch, I watch."
what
Thank you for ale,
this jackass? He's not going anywhere.
and I will be certain.
Fantastic, and I hope you enjoy mutton. That's just what we had today, and the
He,
ale is local.
yeah, he just kind of he doesn't stand up at this point, but he just kind of pats him on the side and just kind of like nods and just literally just you know how like with a chicken wing how you can just kind of grab it and just put it all in your mouth and pull it all off so it's completely clean.
Yeah,
He does that with the mutton and then just like swashes back the beer completely, the ale completely, and then just like pretty much like hands the empty plate already and the ale to him, and he just nods and he just goes back to watching.
fantastic. Shado, give me a vigor roll at a -3. Back to the shop. She goes stiff and she turns. What is that? Where is the kender?
Fuck.
How do we have a -3?
Heading for the laboratory.
I look at Kyra and say, "Weren't you keeping an eye on him?"
Are you running? Are you running back out through her out to the main area of the apothecary? Is that what you just said, Fritz?
Is there like a little back room, like a laboratory or something?
There is not a little back room. Her whole shop functions as her experimental area.
I just want to say there is no -3.
Yeah, trait roll modifier -2 and a -1.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I could combo.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you did it.
Are you happy with that?
I don't know. You didn't.
With
Right.
a -3, 7 minus.
Here,
Yeah, it should be.
here, all this.
No,
why is
because
it
you have
so-
wounds. You have 2 wounds, so there's going to be another -2.
Yeah. You know what? I don't think there's much of a chance of me actually rolling that fine, so I think I'm okay with that.
Okay, fantastic. Fritz, yeah. So you're just in like it's a small bedroom kind of situation, and you touch the thing, and then it screamed. There's like a mouth opened up on top of it, and it is still screaming at you to stop touching it, put it down, and it begins to call, Mistress Wynn! Mistress Wynn!
Oh my
Fred.
god, it talks!
Fred.
Hello!
Get back here.
Guys, there's a talking book back here.
Put it back.
I'll be back to talk to you later. And Fritz will head back out.
Master Kender.
Right? How's it going? It's a nice little shop you got here.
It is. Have you found anything interesting?
Yeah. Oftentimes I do though, and that's not out of the normal.
Or what did you find that was so interesting in my bedchambers?
Well, I was about to go find out a little more about it. There's a talking book. I was trying to figure out his story. No pun intended.
I did not catch your name, Lord Minotaur, but the Kender. Escort him out, please.
What? You got to
Pick him
be
up.
kidding
I
me.
just pick up Fritz by the back of his shirt. Come on, he's got more important things to do right now.
I'm just like kicking, fighting.
You guys go out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, as you guys go out the door, and you're closing the door, Wynn looks at you, Owen, and she snaps her fingers, and the door closes by itself. So, brother, let us have a conversation about Lord Soth and the tomb of Sarlamir. And she pulls out a chain that's hanging underneath her top, and it drops down and is the black pendant of the symbol of a wizard of high sorcery dedicated to Nuiatari. And we'll go back to Shado. Shado, you take the stew and sit down. The guard, he bows to you. He walks a few feet off and then turns. And as you're like looking back to him of like, fuck's this guy doing? And then you start to see two of him. And then you see Bakaris stand up. And Bakaris comes towards the cage. And I'm the fucking dumb one. And then the world goes black, Shado.
I'm gonna have to seriously kill him.
And then the last thing you remember hearing is the clanging of steel on steel. Sir Ulrich!
Yes.
You go back into the council chambers, and it is a fucking nightmare scene. The body of Caradoc is still there. The other two are crumpled into bones and near dust. She is very disturbed. However, she begins to go through it. She brought some extra soldiers in here. And she is explaining what they need to look for, and they are pulling names of assistants. Some of the men actually know, or some of the soldiers actually know some of the assistants, and she starts setting them off one by one as she discovers who the handful of council members should be, just by decree. And how did this happen? I don't understand this. How did this happen? We were told Knights of Solamnia arrived in Kalaman, and that was our hope.
Well, it was a deception. Those were no Knights of Calamnia. They were Knights of a Dark Force. Perhaps at one point they might have served the Solamnic Order, but they were corrupted creatures of undeath. At least two of them. One of them was a wayward soul who had given up all honor.
This is madness. That man there, is he a fallen knight? What is?
Yes, fallen far, 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 far. But now he is falling no more. Perhaps he can find redemption in the next life, but perhaps he will actually more likely face the true sword of justice and rot in eternal flames.
This is I don't even know where to begin with this. This is so amazing. There's so much here even as a child. If you don't remember, her name is actually a noble name. She is an Uth. So she is descended from Ergothian nobility, but with a Solamnic father. And even as a child, I remember stories of Kalaman. This is simply amazing. Do you know we are standing on one of the most historical places in much of Ansalon? It survived the cataclysm, even though the cataclysm tore the sea apart. And this is amazing. In fact, my family crypts lie below this.
Oh,
And
well, perhaps
I think we can. Are we good to stop? It's getting after 10 o'clock for some of you.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm fine with this.
Yeah.
A few cliffhangers in a row is great.
Yep.
I need to murder that motherfucker.
That's why we should have done it right fucking there.
Had I been with you, I'm like, there's gonna be poison. There's gonna be poison.
Of course, it's
But
gonna
I
be
wasn't with you,
poison.
so I couldn't say it.
He's fucking
Well-
rich.
Obviously, but it's like,
Yeah.
Do you think Shado would know?
No, of course not. Shada did the right
No.
thing.
No, he was told to guard him, and he was told pretty much showed that the guards were supposed to be on our side, which that is kind of your fault, by the way.
Who?
Shado wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him right then and there.
Yeah, Kyrus was cool with it too.
Look at what we set up. So many little stories and threads now.
Yeah, like I am going to have to track him down and murder him in his sleep.
Oh man, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
Fritz is just asking Kyrus, how come we're always the ones outside here? They're probably talking to books and casting magic spells and shit.
Yeah, the only book they're
Because-
reading right now starts with a K and ends with Ama Sutra.
That's the book inside the prison for you. You and Blowjob Axe, your cellmate.
You know what? If he can fit it, it's fine.
Oh man, well this is good. This is we do have quite a few interesting fucking problems at hand.
Yeah.
All
That was a
right.
fun game.
I honestly wasn't.
Oh,
sure.
Yeah, that was great.
I literally have 2 lines of notes. Everything else was on the fucking fly.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Just-
Well done.
Yeah. When you asked me, I was like, "Do you want to re-roll that?" I was like, "The smart thing would be yes," but I'm looking at in total -5.
Yeah.
-5. Like the fact that I even got
Yeah.
a 3 out of that. Sorry, no. The fact that I got a 2 out of that is impressive.
Yeah, it was a very strong poison that they'd put in there, and I was really watching for the critical failure because it would have dealt you a wound. Because they gave like 2 horses worth of fucking tranquilizer into the stew, just because you're a big lug. But there was the off chance that not only do you get knocked the fuck out, that it also fucking deals actual physical harm to you.
Wow.
That would okay. Honestly, though, that would be a shitty way to lose a character.
It
No, I
would
would still have 1 wound left. I have 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Well, I
Right? Yeah,
have
yeah,
2
yeah.
wounds taken, and yeah.
yeah, he'd be fine. He'd be
Right, yeah,
unhappy as fuck.
Right. You took
Yeah.
tough as nails.
Yep.
Oh no, that's the ogre, half ogres.
Oh yeah, the half ogre thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. And then Owen.
If only I could ignore the wounds.
Oh, Owen, you met a new friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think she's angling for something along the lines of Dalamar the Dark, but maybe we'll see.
Oh, this feels
Well,
good. This feels
don't stray too far from the door, guys.
Oh no! As soon as the door slams behind us, like, okay, what the fuck?
fucking Fritz. Not only did she have a talking book, but she also had a goddamn magic door. This is the most unfair moment.
It is. They always
Poor
treat me
Kendrick
like
Edwin.
this.
Oh man.
I'm a grown man.
Yeah, I really wasn't sure if I was gonna even use her, and then you guys started asking a bunch of questions. I was like, oh, I know who would be smart enough to know things. Let's see if I can play her off as a not black robe wizard at first.
To be fair, you didn't have to go very long.
No, not at all. Not at all. I baited
Yeah.
a Kendra to doing the right thing.
and they're both kind of black robes, aren't they?
Who?
So it's a matchmake.
No, he's a white robe wizard.
I'm white.
Yeah.
I may have a little bit of schmutz on my white, but they're still white
He
robes.
just
Hey, man.
he just,
You got black underwear. You said so yourself.
sometimes
Indeed.
he reached down into the depths
So-
of necessity to help a friend.
Exactly.
Yes,
Alright.
into his black
Black-
underpants.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So, question is
Yeah.
in the module, is she really written that poorly that it's obvious from the get go?
Oh, so in the fucking module, they have the mage or someone delivering a fucking note to a black robe wizard who openly announces she's a black robe wizard, just happily living in Kalaman.
What the fuck?
Wow.
Because that's how they do, you know. Look, I don't know if you're aware of this, but evil is very subjective, and she can be a nice person and still live inside of Kalaman.
Kind of, but the whole point of being a black robe wizard is you're not supposed to advertise it unless you're ridiculously powerful.
100%. Yeah. Which is why I was like, I don't have a good drawing, and I forgot to grab one because this was all on the. Well, I didn't forget to grab one. This is all on the fly, so I didn't have time to like. Well, shit. So I was like, fuck it. We'll just pretend like she just dresses like a weird Starbucks dipshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and here we go. So there she is.
No, like obviously, like was that like the actual
That's
character
the
design?
actual character design for her.
Okay,
Yes.
someone was really inspired by the Witcher games because holy shit.
Yeah, what a shocker. Yeah.
Oh, that and also was it that Wicked or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. I don't even know. Oh, there's so many interior artists. Who knows who could have drawn her so abruptly poorly? But it is what it is. Now you have fun. Now you have fun.
Like it's a good picture, but it's like
Yeah.
you totally gave away the whole plot.
Of
Way to go.
I was like a black robe wizard. This is stupid. What I was telling Rich too. There's a point in the module. You guys haven't even reached it yet. It's at like 8th level for D&D. Then the book is like, oh, by this time, one of your wizards should be ready for a test of high sorcery. But like, bitch, what? By 3rd level, they have to have taken that test, or they're fucking renegades.
Yeah.
This is so badly done. It really is bad. I literally sat all day yesterday and streamlined it into, I think it's like 6 acts or 6 more acts, if you will.
Oh yeah.
Of indeterminate length between role playing and other like things. Because it's just.
I just want to go back and search that room for gold.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
God, those are literally the rewards they keep talking about. The party should earn 150 gold pieces for this.
But no, gold is not a currency.
What?
Lancelot, fuck you.
What am I supposed to do with this shit?
Oh,
No,
before I
because
forget, I'm not going to be available next Wednesday.
Okay, easy enough. I'll check my schedule and see if there's anything going on to make sure we can do something, but I don't know.
yeah, because that's really gonna put a damper
That will
on
put a damper in things. This is
on at least the opening third of the session.
Yeah, fuck, we might have to just pause and push off, which isn't a huge deal. It'll give you guys
Yeah,
time to stew on it.
if that's how it goes, that's how it goes.
Well, that's true. Give you guys time to stew on shit.
Yeah.
My guy just had stew. He didn't like it.
Give Santa time to see.